And welcome back to the Texas Underground Radar. I am your host, JVaz, and you're watching episode number 30. As always, make sure you follow us on all the social media pages at the JVaz Show. Hit the subscribe button. And tune in on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that stuff. I'm finally updating all that stuff. But for episode 30, man, we got a dope-ass guest with us today. I wanted to have him on the JVaz Show. It didn't happen, but now we got him here. It's the same thing, same difference. But before we get you there.
When was this?
I had hit you up.
I don't remember that.
You replied, but you were out of town. You said you were going to be out of town, and that's the only reason it didn't happen. You were down for it.
Damn.
You were
that
down
let
for
me
it.
know too much shit going on.
You were down
I
for
swear
it.
I don't remember that, man.
Yeah, no, it's not that he didn't want to be on. It's just he was going to be out of
I gotta
town.
drink. Matter of fact, no, I don't want to drink the water. I got to drink.
He's almost a shot.
Hey, but before we get to our guests, I'm going to let my co-host introduce you to him, but it's always my co-host.
Hey, never die. Going down, man. Shay, we got an all-star in the house. Swisha House point guard in this motherfucker. Highway Yella. Know what I'm talking about? What's good with a Yella?
Man, I'm just chilling, man.
Already.
I'm finally here, at least since I was supposed to be here before. God damn.
No. Like I said, I hit you up. You replied, you're like, I'm down for it, bro. But the date that I gave you, you said you were going to be out of town.
Yeah,
and then just get with me after that.
That sound about right.
That boy said, I'm finally here.
Yeah, that sound about right.
He was on the highway somewhere doing the other thing.
Literally.
I think you said you were going to be in Louisiana. This was about a year ago.
Yeah, I be back and forth to Louisiana. Like, that's where I'm originally from. So I'm always back and forth.
Haynesville, Louisiana is where you're originally from.
Yep.
Moved out here to Houston. You said I was watching some of your interviews. You moved out here after high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What brought you to Houston, man? And how was it growing up? You said it was a small town. I'm from a small town, and I know it's one of them things that you live in them small towns and there ain't shit to offer.
Ain't no Walmarts, none of that shit.
Damn.
Nah, for real. No Walmarts and none of that shit. You had to drive 20, 30 miles, go to Walmart, go to McDonald's and shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
man.
See, I'm not the only one.
yeah. But, man, you know, most of my family's from here. So even as a kid, during school, summertime or certain weekends, I come down here. And you know what I'm saying? I've been to Astroworld. See, I've been to the real Astroworld, not the concert.
Yeah.
I went to the real. I got pictures. I got receipts.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things I deal with as being an artist, repping the Houston culture. That's one of the biggest things I deal with. People, you just coming down here stealing our swag. Motherfucker, I've been here.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I went to Astroworld.
No, really?
It don't get no better than that, man. I went to the Astrodome when the Astro was playing in the Astrodome.
Yeah.
I went to the damn Oilers game when Warren Moon was playing.
Damn, he went to the Oilers game.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, you're only like 2 years older than me.
Yeah, that's all I was saying, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It gets better every time I do one of these interviews because I get deeper into where I really come from. Like, I don't never get a chance to really just get into that deep, but people really think, oh, this nigga just come down here and trying to take over shit. Nah, man, I've been here.
No, really?
I'm one of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like the adopted son or some shit.
Shit, you
know
been here
what I'm
20
saying?
years.
Hell yeah. Shit, I was around here when there wasn't no toll road on 288.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Well, shit, happy belated birthday, bro.
Oh, man.
Just dropped that 38, know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, I'm old as fuck.
Come on.
Hey, I don't look like it, though, so I ain't tripping.
So what made you start doing them birthday series? You started on 33, right?
I started 33. I don't know what the fuck made me do that shit, but I'm glad I did it, though, because a lot of people be like, man, I'm waiting on your birthday flow this year. What beat you gonna do?
Already.
And every time I did a birthday flow, I try to make it make sense, you know what I'm saying? With what was going on or something I've been through. I didn't just want to just take a random beat and just rap off of it. So it's a story behind everyone.
Yeah.
Behind everyone.
That 34 when you got with Swisha House.
34 was when I was official. That was my introduction to Swisha House, 34.
Yeah, that was dope.
Speaking of Swisha House, man, can you talk to us about that, about joining Swisha House? I know I was watching some of your previous interviews, and you talked about being a big Swisha House fan.
Oh, yeah.
Can you just talk to us about the experience and the whole process of joining the Swisha House?
Well, what most people don't know is that I only been Highway Yella like 3 or 4 years, so it's been taking people a while to gravitate to who I am. They're like, oh, that's the same nigga that was Yella Boy. You know what I'm saying? So I've been hanging around Watts for over 10 years, and that's what he still call me that to the day. He don't call me Highway Yella. He only call me Highway Yella like when he introducing me in the club or some shit. But as far as when I'm talking to him day to day, he call me Yella Boy still. So like I said, I've been down with Watts for over 10 years, and how I actually met Watts is that, you know what I'm saying, I started, you know, trying to find a way to branch out with my music, because at the time, like I said, I was back and forth from here to Louisiana, but I was more in Louisiana. So shit, Watts had a show in Nacogdoches, and I pulled up on him. Man, Watts didn't even fuck with me like that at first. And like I said, I understand it now. Now I look back. But I paid him to do my tape. I mean, like I said, I didn't want much out of this, like I've always said. I say it every time. That's how motherfuckers know I ain't lying.
Yo.
Some motherfuckers get on these interviews, say different shit in each one, but no. But yeah, man, like I paid Watts to do one of my tapes, then again and again and again and again. And all of a sudden, he realized, you know, he's like, man, this nigga here really, you know, he working.
Yeah.
So shit, that turned into a, you know, friendship. You know, a lot of times you do business with a motherfucker, it's just the business and that's it.
Yeah.
But it became a different story with me and Watts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Watts got some stories, you feel me? So,
really?
Besides that, man, I've been a Swisha House fan since Swisha 9-8. You know what I'm saying? You know, where I'm from, you couldn't even get the real shit like that. You had to buy a bootleg, or if you want the real shit, like I said before, and I will say it again, you had to either go to Grambling or El Dorado, Arkansas. But and that's all I wanted, man, was I wanted to do a song. I wanted to do a song with ELG and Flip and get my shit chopped by Watts.
Already.
And it finally happened, and through the years, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that the relationship been so tight, I just eventually became official. But the story of how I got the chain, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's dope. I saw that on Off the Porch. Tell us about that.
Bro, I said I'll never forget it to this day. It still kind of fucked me up, even though it been like, 3-4 years now, man. I said, just like I said, any chain I got on me right now, I wouldn't give a damn if, well, no, I'll take that back. I gotta have my grandmother. But every other chain, I wouldn't give a damn if I lost. But this one right here, this the one that came for Johnny Dang. This the one that Watts presented to me, you feel me?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, we was in Angleton. He was either Angleton or Little Port. I want to say it was Angleton. And his partner Green was like, man, Yella, you need to get a Swisha House chain. You been down with us for so long. Like I said, and I tell them to their face, they know the story. I said, I'm not buying no other nigga shit. Nah, if I buy anything, it's going to have my name on that motherfucker. You feel me? So shit, I went to Johnny anyway. And shit, the price they were trying to get for that, because they didn't have the chain that Watts thought that they had. I don't know what happened with it or whatever. So shit, they said, well, man, we could make you one. I said, well, like how much? And shit, I said, man, hell no. Fuck that. I called Watts straight up. I said, hey, bro, I love you like a motherfucker, but man, hell no. I can't pay for that. Not, you know what I'm saying? But
So I can't justify it.
I wanted it because it's a part of my, Swisha House is a part of my life. It ain't just something that's here and I just like to fuck with. That shit part of my life. Like,
yeah, you out here ripping, man.
Hell yeah. Like, when I get pissed off, I put on some Swisha House. Like, it was like that type of deal. So shit, I went up there to Johnny and shit. He's like, no. He's like, dude, we want this. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I called Watts. I said, hey, bro, they want too much for this motherfucking chain, bro. Like, man, hell no. He hung the phone up in my face. I'm thinking, damn, this nigga mad. He called me back 3 days later. He said, man, go see Johnny. I went back to TV Johnny. He said, yeah, I talked to Watts. You can get the chain for this. I said, yeah. I'm like, really? I said, shit, fuck that, let's do it.
Yeah, that's dope.
But like I said, again, I was buying the chain because I admired the culture. I grew up on this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, of course it took them probably about a couple of weeks or some shit to actually make the motherfucker. So I finally go get the chain, pay that little money they wanted. I say, I would never tell the number of what the number was, but they basically took 80% off the motherfucker.
Already.
80. So shit, I got the chain. I done played a video with it. That's the video that's pinned on my Instagram. It's pinned on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I son watched the video. I was just, like I said, I was showing proper respect and love and paying homage and shit like that. This nigga takes the video and makes a post and say, shout out to my new artist, Highway Yella.
Hey.
And I, at the time, you know, I'm blowing, me and my uncle blowing on the couch. I think, man, I'm thinking I'm too high. Like, man, this shit ain't real. You feel me? So
Now, what you put in this weed, huh?
I said, man, what you? I said, man, and he's like, no, nigga. He said you his artist. Then, like, right after about 5 minutes later, he called. He said, you like that, huh? I was like, yeah.
That's dope.
I said, yeah. On the whole damn time, they was setting me up. They was all that shit was playing, and I you know, usually when somebody try to plot something on me, good or bad, I catch it.
Yeah.
I did not see that shit coming. So when he
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, so when he called me, he was like, man, congratulations, bro. We gonna meet up tomorrow and work out the details and all that type of shit. I sat there and cried for about 15 minutes. Like, no cap, I cried. Sometimes I think about that shit and still shed a little bitty tear. I ain't no punk like that.
Yeah.
A little bitty tear.
It's a little bitty one.
Yeah, a little bitty one, man. Yeah.
Man, Swisha House is a staple in the motherfucking
Yeah,
South, man.
legendary.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Watts could have gave that shit to anybody.
Yeah. But it says a lot about you, about your drive, like your personality, your loyalty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And everybody needs to know that, man. You got to put that work in to get things like
Yeah,
that, you know?
I put in that work and still putting in that work.
Put your own bread in, represent,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's what it is. So October 30th, what you got going? You heading to Midland, Odessa, shoot that video?
Oh, yeah.
Two million streams on
I'd be
TikTok?
stupid as hell to not ride that wave, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we did that shit. I did that shit 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just like when we all record music. We just think it's dope music. We just gonna put it on something.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that song would hit like that. Like, and I'm not big on TikTok. Well, I am now, of course.
Yeah.
But this, like, 2 weeks ago, my homegirl was like, well, she been telling me, you need to get on that TikTok. I was like, man, fuck TikTok, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I've been telling him the same thing.
TikTok, now, TikTok is hard to if you ain't got no followers, it's hard to get something to pop on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So what it was, like I said, a dude on Facebook sent me a video of a chick with the song in the background. So I'm like, damn, I'll say it's okay. Beautiful woman playing my shit. I ain't really thinking of episode. When I clicked on it, motherfucker, I saw like 700 videos. I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? I said, hold up, man. I said, man, this bitch done went viral. I counted all the views up. Man, shit like 2-3 million.
Already.
And every day, like 10, 15 to 50. Different new videos every day.
Damn.
So originally the song, when I first did the song, like I said, I was living in Midland and Odessa. I wanted a dude from Midland and a dude from Odessa. I still don't, like I said, don't shout out to, see, look at them kicked in. I forgot the motherfucker. But,
Blame this.
well,
I blame this guy.
You gonna see this and be mad than no motherfucker. But he did from Midland and D. Shaw from Odessa. So I wanted to combine the two on one record.
Yeah.
And what people don't know, and I could be saying this wrong, but if I got this understood, those niggas was beefing with each other or they had issues. And because of that record,
Yeah, squash.
they
shit.
kind of chill. You
Alright,
feel
that's
me?
dope.
So I felt good about that, but now at the time I didn't think that it would be hidden like that.
Yeah.
So like I said, it was on this West Texas album I did. I got a whole album called West Texas with all the people I knew at the time that was doing their thing out there.
Already.
So shit, I felt like that was the most slept on project that I ever released. Come to find out,
I remember
biggest
that.
song. Yeah, you probably see me say that shit.
Yeah.
The biggest song I got right now is off that damn album. That
Yeah.
shit crazy. So what I did was, I said, damn, this motherfucker done went viral. I gotta capitalize off this shit. And I think Hendon is in the feds. I could be wrong. He might have got out. I think Hendon is in the feds. But as I'm watching the videos, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and I want to say this before I explain, because I get a lot of backlash all the time behind the race shit. I'm gonna let it be known. I don't see color, bro. I don't give a fuck. You a purple. You fuck with yellow. I fuck with you, man.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? So I'm going through my videos. It's like 95% Mexican. So I'm like, shit, fuck, you know what I'm gonna do? I got 2 Mexicans in my camp. I'ma redo the song and put them on that bitch.
Already.
Plus, like I said, I'm quite sure y'all gonna ask me about this later, but I want to say it before y'all get into that. Low Key is hungry. So what I did, put Low Key on that motherfucker first.
Yeah.
Let my little brother shine first.
Say, he was my artist of the week before. That boy be
that's what I'm
grinding, man.
saying. Put me second and put Caleb third.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Nobody's heard the remix yet. So, but that's what we gonna shoot the video to.
Already. So
since that song is pop, because the main part of that's going viral is the hook. So the hook didn't change. And what's so funny about that, the hook came off the 35. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The 35. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so proud of how that shit then came to what it is, because it wasn't something that I was bullshitting or I had to do dumb shit to go. It was something real.
Yeah.
You feel me? And a lot of these rappers go viral off dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Of course, you're still supposed to capitalize to a certain extent, but I got something that's positive and great to capitalize off of. That's why I'm so proud of that. For real, man.
How'd you meet them boys low key in K Flint, Texas?
When I was staying out there those 3 years in West Texas, I lived with Caleb.
Okay.
I live with Caleb. Like me, with Caleb, it's deeper than rap.
Yeah. He good
Like,
people, man. I
Yeah,
fuck with that boy.
it's deeper than rap, man. I die for that brother.
Oh, really?
For real. And Low Key is Caleb's cousin.
Okay.
But at the time, until before I had to leave, I didn't even know. I never heard of Low Key. Didn't know this nigga, nothing. So Low Key did a song with Caleb called Level Up. And they was shooting a video, and they shooting a scene in front of Caleb's house. If you watch the video, that house, that was Caleb's house. He don't live there no more. So that's how I met Low Key. And when I first heard him, I wanted to put him in Highway Gang then.
Yeah.
I wanted to put him down then. Caleb, Low Key went up a 19 at the time.
Damn.
He went up a 19 at the time. So you know, I said ever since then, we always was cool. And shit, I joked with his ass one day. He did a show in San Antonio. That's one thing I love about Low Key. I don't have to show this motherfucker shit. The shit that I know is like he already fucking knows. Like, I don't have to. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to making the plays, you know, I school him on shit like that. But as far as he does his own music. I don't have to tell this motherfucker how to record. I don't have to tell him how to go get out there and do no shows. He set up his own shit.
Already.
That whole Snow the Product shit, that was all him. I didn't have nothing to do with that. And I let that be known all the time, because when people see that picture, the pictures, they think, damn, Yella, you did all. Low Key did that.
Yeah.
Low Key did that.
Yeah, that's why I knew it was different.
Bro,
when I
my
saw that.
grandmother just died 2 days before.
Damn.
My grandmother had just died 2 days before. I didn't want to do shit, but I felt like I had to do something. And when that shit came up, I left from Louisiana, came straight down, did the show, and fucking left and went back. Like, true story. Because one thing I know about Low Key, besides him being a great artist, he's a loyal dude. That dude, there's nothing I asked Low Key to do, and he didn't fucking do it.
Oh, really?
Even, I don't know, now I could be, he might didn't want to do some of the shit that I asked him, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to ask him twice. That's why I cut for him like I do. That's why he's gang. That's why that motherfucker's I want him to be bigger than Yella. You ain't gonna hear most artists come in here and say somebody on their team, I want him to be bigger than me, because they want to be the big motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's the difference between me and most. Anybody that's under my umbrella, I want you to be better than me, fool.
Facts. I feel the same way.
For God's sakes, I'm 38 years old. I'm not gonna want to do this shit forever.
Yo.
You feel me? So with Low Key's 23 now. Shit, by the time Low Key 30, man, even way before that, man, we sipping pina colada in motherfucking Dubai.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit, for real, man. We reminiscing.
Comin Down Aint Dead.
Hey, Comin Down Aint Dead 20 years later, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? Shit.
Speaking of Coming Down Aint Dead, man, this is a movement you're starting.
Yeah.
The Coming Down Aint Dead movement. Can you talk to us more about that?
Oh, I can tell you all kinds of shit.
Talk to us about Coming Down Aint Dead, man, because it's something that we've talked about before, how back in 2005, 2006, H-Sound had the light on them, and then it just gone, disappeared.
Man, I'm gonna break it all down to you scientifically.
Oh,
Talk
shit.
to us.
He said, Yella, a mathematician today.
Oh, yeah, baby. One thing about it, let boy know, man. Don't never let the looks fool you, man. I was a nerd. Still is a nerd.
Yep.
Ain't no was to it. I'm still is a nerd. Man, I was a geek in school, fool. Motherfucker cheated off my paper, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Nah, I be cheating off motherfuckers' paper.
Motherfuckers graduated because of me. I didn't love school, but I love doing the work. It's just like I take that just like my music. I love doing the work.
Yeah.
You feel me? But to answer your question, man, like I said, first of all, this is all I ain't gonna say this all I know, but this the main thing I know. Cause of course I'm infatuated with Twista, motherfucking Chad Butler. That's my favorite rapper, period.
R.I.P. Pimp C.
I'm talking about period. Like I damn near want to slap a motherfucker you say something bad about Chad Butler. You know what I'm saying? Twista, Too Short, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Swisha House and Screwed Up Click. That's all I knew. That's all I wanted to know. I knew a lot, but that's all I wanted to know. So, like I said, being a fan of the culture, you know, I met Screwed before. You feel me? Like I got a song I dedicated to him on Comin Down Aint Dead too, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, the Comin Down Aint Dead, man. Like I said, this whole Comin Down shit, this is what I came up on. So shit, like I said, man, the world needs to be hearing that shit again because they never really heard it like that on a big scale since 2005. Like when Mike Jones, when all Houston artists caught that wave back then. I remember like it was yesterday. I bought Mike Jones' album 2 days before it came out. It was a store in Shreveport that got all the albums early. I bought that bitch 2 days before it come out. And I swear to God, me and 10 niggas drove all the way to the Capitol. That was one of the last few years they had the Capitol. So shit. Like I said, I want to bring back what I grew up on. So it wasn't like it happened. It wasn't planned, to be honest. It wasn't planned. But I have to give credit to my partner RJ did it. He's from San Antonio. He the one that made the beat. So he randomly sent me that beat. And I wanted to say I was listening to fucking Chopping Them Up 3 or Chopping Them Up 4, one of them Swisha House albums. And I'm like, man, this shit gotta come back. I said, man, this shit ain't dead. I said, man, this boy really was coming down. And I said that. I said, Comin Down Aint Dead. But I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
What happened, what really made the movement come about, I'll never forget it. It was in the height of COVID. Me and Lil Kiki got booked to do a show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out to my nigga Dre. Dre could tell you, he lives up there. We did a show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we walked around the club the whole time saying, Comin Down Aint Dead, Comin Down Aint Dead. And everybody was like, man, they were loving it. Yeah. Even Kiki co-signed that shit.
That shit catchy.
I swear to God, even Kiki co-signed that shit. I got the video. Watts got mad at me because Watts had COVID. You know, around that time when you got COVID, everybody was thinking everybody was going to die.
Yeah.
So Watts had COVID, and I fucked around and said the shit in the freestyle. You know, you been around. Anywhere, I don't give a damn. Before I leave here, I'm going to do a freestyle.
Already.
I don't give a damn well, man. I didn't even freestyle in church, but it was about the Lord, though.
Yeah.
Hey, it was about the Lord. I know my books of the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, I know all that. So what I'm saying is, like I said, when I did all that there, and like the whole club was like, they was rocking with that shit. And from that day forward, shit, it was Comin Down Aint Dead. So it's just, I kind of had the story mixed up. It was like right after that's when I got the beat. And when I wanted to do the song, I just wanted it to be a throwed-ass song. I didn't want to make no album out of it or nothing. And shit, so a girl was like, baby, you need to make an album out of that. You need to make that a movement. Shit, I listened to her. Mm-hmm. Shit, here we are today talking
already.
About it. You feel me? Yeah. I ain't gonna care. We talking about it. So shit, I made the whole album called Comin Down Aint Dead, and that bitch is a classic. That's my biggest, besides what's going on with the Midland and Odessa shit, that's my biggest song.
Already.
It got the most views on the video, all that shit. And like I said, another reason what really made me do it, because around that time I was going around Kentucky. I'm doing shit in Kentucky, motherfucking Tennessee, all that. And, you know, niggas around there be like, oh, we don't want to hear that ABC Come Down rap. We don't want to hear that shit. I said, oh, yeah? I dropped that Comin Down Aint Dead on them boys, man. Yeah. Man, them boys want to go back and listen to Swisha 9-8 on these niggas, man. They want to go back and listen to DJ Screw 3 in the morning. You feel me? They back on the shit.
Yeah.
So Anywhere I went, I screamed that shit.
Already.
I'm talking about everywhere I went. I'm talking about I done been all over this bitch since then.
Where'd you meet DJ Screw at?
At the screw shop. When the screw shop. That's another reason why I say I've been part of this Houston shit. I was going to the screw shop when it was on Cullen.
Hey.
A lot of you boys don't even remember that. The same motherfucker Bun B shot the Draped Up video at. I was there. I went to that shit.
Oh, really?
My uncle, before my other grandmother on my daddy's side, not the one I just lost, my grandmother on my daddy's side, she lived right off Yellowstone and Martin Luther King. You could walk to the motherfucking screw shop from there. And my Uncle Justin used to walk me there all the time. And that's how I saw DJ Screw. Cause you know they had the bars and shit in the window. So you weren't finna just, I reached up in there like, oh, I didn't touch DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that only happened once, but like I said, at that time it wasn't no Swisha House. You feel me? So I cannot say if DJ Screw was here, what would have happened?
Yeah.
Or if Pimp C was here, what would have happened? Because I loved all of them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, like I said, but when Watts came out, I loved that shit too. Anything that was slowed, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
honestly, I didn't give a fuck who did it.
Yeah.
Beltway 8, Dirty Third, back when DSR started doing all that shit, I didn't give a fuck who did it.
Yeah.
Long as it was slowed. Anything I ever record, I gotta have a chopped version of that bitch.
Yeah, Beltway was slept on, man. That was
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's how Comin Down Aint Dead came to be a movement. Like, I went and got Mallory's big booty ass, put it in the video.
Shout out to Mallory.
Shout out, that's my homegirl. Yeah. Had my boy pull up in the slab, park that bitch in the yard.
Yeah.
Like I said, I thought it was a jamming ass song. Like I said, that's all I thought it was. But when motherfuckers heard that bitch, then it was parts of the song where I was incorporating the before the Kappa and the 3 in the morning. Like people like, damn, this is what it is. Like it wasn't the exact come down flow that you heard, but the references I was throwing in the shit. You feel me?
So
I was
kind
kind
of back. You bring it back
I brought
to life.
that shit back. But man, so shit. Now that's all I'm hearing, really. And I feel like I deserve my motherfucking flowers, but niggas won't give it to me. You
Nah,
feel me?
hell yeah.
And I'm glad you're saying that because I was, one of the releases you had this year was Super Yella World.
Oh yeah.
And to top it off, I think it's the intro to the project.
Yeah.
You have the Mario beat.
Yeah.
I remember back in 2005, 2006, that was big to having the video game beats on there. So it takes you back to those times. And you even mentioned on there how like you were one of the first ones to start bringing that back. Yeah. And now everybody's starting to do it.
Yeah, man. I mean, and that's what I wanted because that's what I want to hear. But goddamn, man. Shout out Highway Yella, son. You ain't gotta just give me no credit, man. Shout me out at least.
Hey, that's why you here. That's why you're on number 30, man. Gotta get this boy his flowers. Know what I'm talking about?
Man, shit. Hell, I give people they flowers all the time. Why I can't get the motherfucker?
So somebody that ain't heard of Highway Yella, where do they need to start? Coming Down Aint Dead? Is that where you tell them to start?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because
I mean, you got a lot of projects, a lot of videos.
I got some shit.
I mean, this year alone, you dropped what, like 3 EPs?
See, well, this year, honestly, like I said, I kind of had a setback, major setback. But you know what I'm saying, it got to a point in my life after I lost my grandmother. I was like, fuck this shit. I mean, because when she left, it's like I left too.
Yeah.
And shit, I just chilled out, man. This man right here was checking on me. He was one of the only few dudes that checked on me the whole time. I said, bro, and I told him, I said, bro, I'm going to come back. But when I come back, I'm going to come back hard. And the first thing I did was hit that off the porch.
Yo.
It's been up ever since. I ain't stopped. But this time last year, I'd have done like 20 videos this time last year. But like I said, I was on my way. I said I had dropped Super Yella World. I had dropped Highway Yella Brick Road. I had just dropped the Back to the Valley video. I just did the Highway Fest 3. You know what I'm saying? I was on my way. But then all that happened, and if shit happened after that, I just fell back.
Hey, but it speak on your work ethic, too, because people didn't really even notice that you were gone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because you had so much music and...
That's the whole point of doing all this, man. So if you have to fall back, people have something to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the Highway Yella Brick Road, one of the verses on there, I think it was one of the tracks that you did on there. You talked about something that I've discussed before, and I'm glad an artist like yourself brought it up. When people want to support, I think one of your bars was like not even a bar. I think it was towards the end of the song. You were just speaking. You mentioned how everybody wants free shit, but you don't ask Lil Wayne for a free shirt. You don't ask Lil.
The ABY.
Yeah,
I kind of.
But that's a fucking gem though, bro. Because it's like sometimes these fans like they're cool with supporting the Jay-Z's, the Waynes, and we forget to support. And I say we because I've done it myself before.
Oh yeah, I've done it before.
And it's important that you brought it up because it's like, yeah, like we don't go to the mall and be like, hey, can I get those for half off? Can you hook me up?
Yeah.
Man, that's one of the most fucked up things ever. And I don't think that's gonna ever change, man. Man, motherfuckers be sitting here like, I ain't trying to bring no names up, but you will pay this rapper, but you want me to give it to you. Nah, motherfucker, pay me like you pay him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that with everything, man. Like, if people see how big your heart is, man, they feel like they could take advantage of that. That's what it really is. If they see you an asshole or a dickhead, they gonna try to pay you off the rip. But some people don't have it in their heart to be like that.
Yeah.
Like me, for instance, man, I got a big ass heart. But my heart ain't that motherfucking big. I still ain't gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that shit really is, man. They see you got a big heart and they feel like they can find a loophole to take advantage of that. That's why motherfuckers they'll pay Say Cheese $500-$600 for a post, but want you to just do it.
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker pay you like they had to pay him, and you don't even know this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But since they know you, they feel like they ain't gotta pay you. So, yeah, man, I speak on that all the time. Like, motherfucker got the game fucked up. Nah, motherfucker, if you pay zero, you gonna pay Highway Yella, fool.
Yeah.
Straight up, I don't give a damn. If I don't give a fuck, I'm a rapper, too. You pay this motherfucker, you gonna pay me, too. I don't give a damn.
And one thing I see you do that's important with that, because a lot of times when people think you local, that's when they try to play you like that. But one thing you do is you move around. That's why you Highway Yella, because you're always moving around city to city.
I got the coldest story ever how I got my name. I literally did that. Literally. This shit wasn't just, a lot of y'all rappers, y'all wake up out the bed. Oh, I'm FTK Ramo. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what motherfuckers do. It don't have no goddamn meaning to the shit. Man, bro, I'll never forget how I got my name, bro. I'll never forget. Man, bro, I was living in Florida. I'm living in Miami, Florida. Place that motherfuckers can't afford to live in.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the first week I moved there, I slept in my car.
Damn.
Like, for real. Man, got on my feet, whatever. Come to find out, I had to leave. Come back to this motherfucker. I was like, well, fuck that. I ain't gonna just go straight back to Texas. I'm gonna travel first. So I left motherfucking Florida. I went to Atlanta. I got a partner in Atlanta I fuck with hard. Matter of fact, the dude that was sitting in the background of the Off the Porch video, I went and chilled. I kicked it with him for a couple of days. I didn't want to go home. So shit, I left there. I went to Memphis. I got family in Memphis, so I posted up there for a couple of days. I was finna go home, and the last minute I said, man, you know what? Fuck this shit, nigga. Let's go to Michigan. I went to Detroit.
Michigan, random as fuck, Michigan.
I went to Michigan. I swear to God, I went to Michigan. Stayed with my uncle and my auntie, chilled. Because that's where all my mother's side of the family is in Michigan. So I said, all right, I done fucked off so much, it's time to go home now. But on the way home, I had to go through Chicago. And the dude I went to school with from back home, he lived in Chicago. So shit, it's 3 a.m, nigga. I'm talking about, we in the, you know how I wrote Chicago. I'm quite sure y'all see that shit all the time.
Yeah. I've been up there. I lived in Michigan for a while.
Yeah, so we at a barbershop, 2 or 3 a.m, just chilling, smoking, drinking, whatever. I get a random Snapchat from this girl. I'm like, she said, man, you need to come up here. I'm like, come where? Milwaukee. I said, Milwaukee? I ain't going no motherfucking Milwaukee. But she got this explaining about how much she fuck with my music and all that shit. I'm like, damn, because I don't know this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I ain't think at that time, like I said, I'm Yella boy at the time. I didn't think my music had that far of a reach. Honestly, I think my music just went down the street like everybody else. But technically, really, it didn't. So, man, it's like I said, it's 2 or 3 a.m. I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going. Man, it's like 10 degrees, snow on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they keep their roads clean up there.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it. I went up there. I get to Milwaukee. She gets to this club, and they literally rolled out the red carpet. I'm tripped the fuck out because at this time, I ain't never, like I said, I see it all the time now, but I never seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
So, man, they literally rolled. I'm like, what? I'm fucking dreaming. But I wasn't. So I goes up in this club. They playing the song I got called Player Made at the time. That was one of my biggest underground songs as far as in the hood and shit like that. Everybody from back home where I'm originally from love that song. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this club, and this girl we shooting pool. This girl and her husband, she's like, I'm gonna start calling you Highway Yella because you go everywhere. And I'm like, man, ain't nobody finna call me that goofy ass shit. You feel me? Oh, for real, I'm down hard serious. So you know, I left. I finally left. And I was driving straight back. I drove straight back. But on my way, I stopped in Missouri. I'll never forget. That's why every time I get to Missouri, I kind of feel some type of way because that was where I decided that was my name. I said, you know what? That Highway Yella shit got a ring to it. I was pumping gas. I never forget. I said, man, this Highway Yella shit got a nice little ring to it. I said, I'm a light-skinned nigga, and I hit the highway a lot, literally.
That boy went through like 10 states.
Man, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, Michigan, Illinois, then back all the way down and hit Arkansas, then Louisiana, then Texas. Yeah. So, I made a post on Facebook. I said, man, what y'all think about this Highway Yella shit? Man, that's dope. That's dope. So when I got the logo, and shit, that sealed the deal right there when I got the logo. So and that was a crazy ass year because the same year I changed my name to Highway Yella was the same year I found out I had a child that I didn't know about. When it was the same year I became Swisha House. All that shit happened in the same year. So shit, 2018 was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good and bad, huh?
Yeah, 2018 was a motherfucker.
Speaking of, you mentioned earlier one of your goals when you started to, you know, when you wanted to get into this industry was to get work with Flip, work with ESG, and get your project chopped up by
that's all I wanted.
By
Watts.
Michael Watts. Now that you've done that, what's next for Highway Yella, man?
Man, honestly, man, it's like I said on previous interviews, man, I really I love music. You got most dudes just rapping to get a female, to get clout, just to get attention. Like, I really love fucking music. You feel me? So, of course, I want to be one of the bigger guys. You feel me? But at the end of the day, man, I just really focused on, I just want to be a father of my kids. I'd have done what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I made it already. I did what I wanted. That's all I fucking wanted. So that's why that's why I got Low Key and Caleb and everyone else trying to, you know what I'm saying, build them up. You feel me? Because, like I said, one of these days, I'm going to be like, hey, this is it. Yeah, but I'm going to still have my foot in the door because I got, you know, Low Key and all them. Yeah. So, of course, I want to be one of the biggest. But just like how I got to this point to where because I don't know about anybody else, but me, if I plan something, most of the time it don't fucking work. So I just go through the motions, man. Do whatever, you feel me? I just pray about it and just do whatever because most of the time you plan for something, don't never work out right. It never not me at all. But that's all I'm doing now. Like, you know, trying to build my people up. Like I said, I want them to be bigger than me. Shit, you never know what might happen to Yella. Shit, they might have to take care of me.
Y'all started working on that Highway Mexicans project?
Technically, the fucking Million No Dessa song is gonna go on there.
Already?
Yeah.
So you gonna be executive producing that, right?
I'm
And that's Low Key in K-Fuin, Texas?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Master P on, man. Get my Master P on,
Master
man.
Yella.
Yeah, Master Yella. Goddamn, Master Yella.
So with the Highway Yella game, who's all involved into with Highway Yella as far as the label goes, and what artists are you currently working with under your label and whatnot?
Man, to be honest, that's one of the only things I'm not gonna speak on right now. But I will say I'm working on a Highway Mexican. Highway Mexican's on the way, man.
Already.
But
shouts out to the Odessa boys.
But I will say this. I mean, like I said, everybody has none of us are perfect. Every organization has their ups and downs.
Yeah.
So reason why I say I'm not gonna speak on that fully because I don't know the status of everyone else as far as their loyalty towards me. Because there have been words, but words don't mean shit. Actions mean more. Yeah. So all I'm hearing is words. I don't see no action. There's a couple of more people in the Highway Gang. But I will say that Caleb and Low Key, what we got going right now, then that's what I'm focused on. And it's all for everyone else. Don't get me wrong, it's all love. I don't know. I'm being honest. I'm not finna get on here and fake the funk. I'm not finna say shit just to make it sound good. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I don't know. Of course, there's other members. Highway Bando. I will speak on Bando. Bando's originally from Houston, but he lives in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? He got his little situation. But you know, he's gonna come around. And you know what I'm saying? I got Nando. Nando just part of the, you know, he's the cool homeboy that always been around. And I got Renee. Renee's a motherfucker that's gonna get on your ass. You say anything motherfucking bad about Yella, she gonna get on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not finna get on here and fake the funk. Cause like I said, every group has some type of issue. But I'm gonna be a man and say, I would want all that shit to work. I didn't put a motherfucker in my shit just because I could do it. I fucking believed in you. I fucking saw something that these other motherfuckers ain't seen yet. So that's how I'm gonna leave it at that.
You got a good ear too. A lot of the people that you've had on Highway Gang, I've heard their music. You got a good ass ear for music.
Yeah, man. I tried, man.
I love as somebody that's close to the artist that I'm about to say. I loved in that what's the name of that project? In the Super Mario project. You had my boy Clever on there. And you gave him the cosign and whatnot. I was like, that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Clever. Man, let me tell you a funny story about Clever, man. He thought we were beefing.
Imagine that.
He thought, hey, Clever Down Aint Dead. I mean, man, it's funny. Man, he thought I had a problem with him, and like I was telling Never Die earlier, I could read people. And I felt like it was something, but I'm not, like I said, I ain't asking no motherfucking question. I ain't saying shit. If you got something against me, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. But with him, we got a mutual friend. And, see that alcohol kicking off that bro name. Country De La Rosa.
Yeah.
We both know him. And I remember I did an interview and I was talking about how the younger dudes ain't fucking with the coming down shit.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, I meant everything I said, but I probably should have had worded it different, but there are a few younger guys that are tapped in to the whole coming down shit. And he had felt like I was not talking directly to him because I didn't really know him like that, but I was talking about him.
Yeah.
And he seen me at a Hustle Town Network event. And I don't never forget a face. He came up to me. He was a man enough to tell me, like, bro, I had a problem with you. He said, I had a problem with you. I said, why? And he explained it to me, man, we've been cool as fuck ever since. Yeah. That's why I put him on that motherfucking Super Yellow World.
Yeah, Super Yellow World. There you go.
Yeah. Man. That's why I put him on Super Yellow World.
And this goes back to something we've talked about before. Most of these problems that people think they have can be fixed with a simple conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple ass conversation.
Exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's all it was, man. I'm talking about, man, we've been tight as fuck ever since.
Yeah, Country was on that song too.
Yeah, Country was on that too.
Yeah, that was a dope ass track.
Yeah. So you told us you grew up a fan of Swisha House. You know, you say you've been a fucking Swisha House fan for the longest. Now you are Swisha House. You're the new face of the new Swisha House.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about that feeling, man, that you grew up listening to this label and then Swisha House kind of disappears, right? Just the light gets taken off Swisha House.
Yeah.
And then you were a fan, but now you're the face of Swisha House. You're the one bringing this wave, the new wave of the Swisha House 2.0. Yeah. So talk to us about what's that feeling like, man? Because a lot of people will never know what it's like to be a fan of something, and the next thing you're representing it. I mean, look at you. You got the hat, you got the hoodie, you got the piece and chains. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's got to be a dope ass feeling.
Yeah.
Man,
damn, we didn't catch that on camera. I was talking about
Well, I need to do it again.
He said, do it again.
Hold on. Man, honestly, man, that's like I said, that's one of the greatest feelings ever. Because I honestly, like I said, that's another thing. Even if you don't ask me the question, that's another thing. That's what I want to speak on. I never, the whole time, 10 years plus I've been around this man, I never asked this dude, hey, bro, can I be Swisha House? You know what I'm saying? You have a motherfucker that be around you not even a week. Hey, man, can I be a part of your shit? I always teach anybody that hangs around me, don't ask a motherfucker for shit. Because if you have to ask for it, apparently they didn't want to give it to you. They didn't want you a part. Low-key didn't ask to be in motherfucking Highway Gang. I asked him. You know what I'm saying? Low-key could have... I ain't gonna say I hate to keep bringing them up, but hey, I love bringing them up. Shit, I want motherfuckers to know Low-key.
Yeah, shit, he's prime example.
But he didn't ask me to be a part of my shit. I asked him.
Yeah.
I didn't ask Watts to be a part of his shit. Shit, he threw me in it. So I always teach anybody around me, man, because I just like I got a big fuck. What irks my motherfucking nerves is motherfuckers just like, hey, Yella, throw me on your song. Why would I want to throw you on my shit? If I wanted you on my shit, I asked you.
I would have asked you. Yeah.
I would have asked you. If I feel like you was perfect for my song, I would have asked you. Don't ask me to put you on my shit.
Yeah.
I get a lot of that bullshit because either they trying to figure out a way to get in the mix or they don't want to pay for it. Man, I honestly, like I said, man, if you ain't close to me, I don't care to rap with you unless you fucking paying me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's just what it is now. But yeah, man, like being in the Swisha House is like one of the best things ever to happen to me, man. Like, my mama even understands this situation. Because she was the one giving me the money to go buy that shit back then. You feel me? My mother and my father. Like, everyone knows, especially everybody I went to school with, they all know how much I love Swisha House. I used to rap all that shit in class and get put out type shit. So shit, they all understand how big this is for me.
Yeah.
And that's let me know I did something right, because, man, Watts could have put anybody in this shit. Like, we didn't even have conversations about who he wanted to be a part of Swisha House. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy, man.
Yeah. Comin Down Aint Dead Part 2, when can we expect that?
ASAP. I got everybody on that bitch, too. I got Paul Wall and 50-50 Twin on the song. Ooh, I got Live-Vol on there. I got
really take us back.
I'm trying to make history, man. I got Kylie on that bitch. I got motherfucking Lil Kiki on there. ESG on there. Big Pokey's on there. Man, there's so many more names.
So it's done?
Shit.
Huh?
It's done?
Oh, yeah, it's done. Watch chopping it up right now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we finna drop the first single this weekend. Me and AD finna drop the first song and video off that motherfucker.
What's the name of it?
Bumper Drag.
Already.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Man.
And you and Mr. Lee working on Project Highway Legend?
No, it's done too.
Already. So which one gonna drop first? That Comin Down Aint Dead Part 2?
Most likely. Oh, yeah.
Man, you about to kill them boys.
Oh,
huh?
man, I got the Highway Vibes done. That's about to drop.
Already.
Yeah, Highway Vibes. See, this the thing, man. What the Texas coming down shit is what got me away, but I gotta let motherfuckers know I can really rap.
Yeah.
So that's what Highway Vibes and the Highway Legend projects come in, because off of Mr. Lee beat, you gotta fucking rap.
Yeah.
You can't just bubblegum rap. You gotta rap on that motherfucker. And the Highway Vibes, same shit. The beats I picked for that is straight West Coast type shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got Super Yellow World 2 gonna come out before the year's over with. A Super Yellow World 2, I think it's gonna shit on the first one.
Yeah.
For real.
Sitting on the Moon, where's that from? Which
That's
project?
coming on Highway Legend. That's going on Highway Legend.
That's a dope ass single.
Yeah, that
just came out in September.
We finna get ready to shoot a video to that, man. It's just like I said, I kind of hate I dropped it, but then again, I don't. Only reason I dropped that because at the time I didn't have nothing going, and that was right before I did the fucking off the porch shit. So of course I wanted something. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's running numbers, but it ain't fucking with the Million Odessa song. I hate it like that, but fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we took this to Instagram, asked people, to send us some questions. Went through the questions, and here's a couple of them that I liked, that I wanted to ask. This one's from Jimmy. Shouts out to Jimmy. He's always tuning in. Jimmy_C. Who is the top 3 Swisha House artists of all time, not including yourself? I always pick the good ones. I was going to turn the mic around, man.
He pushed that mic forward.
Hey, Comin there, Slim Thug. Fuck, man, I don't want, man. Comin there, Slim Thug. Paul Wall. And there's a reason for all that. Comin there just had that voice, man. When he came, Mr.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that boy had them lyrics too, boy.
That boy. And Paul Wall was catching boppers all the time, man. And that's how I feel. I catch boppers. And shit, Slim Thug just had the. Slim Thug. I look up to Slim a lot, man, because Slim ain't no lyrical dude. But when he's talking, you gonna listen.
Yeah, it's cadence.
And that's me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't classify myself as no lyrical rapper. I mean, I got a couple of bars every now and then, but shit, when it comes out my mouth, the shit gonna make sense.
And they know what Highway Yella.
Oh hell yeah, they know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of our top 3s, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Jimmy. That was a good ass question, I thought. Y'all boys, Zach100. New artists that you're impressed with.
A new artist? Shit. Man, there's a couple of them. Man. I wouldn't call Finesse 2 Times a new artist, but he catching a wave right now. I fuck with him real tough. But man, I've been fucking with like Larry June. I love listening to Larry June, man. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I be fucking with NBA Youngboy. That's what made me do 38.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what made me do 38. But like I said, a lot of the newer shit, man, it's kind of, a lot of it's the same shit over and over. You feel me? A lot of it's the same shit over and over. So a lot of dudes I don't listen to. It had to really make sense to me to listen to it. I ain't got nothing against it. I respect it. Just like you may not you may not fuck with my type of shit, but you gotta respect it though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I respect it, but I honestly don't be listening to all that shit.
You listen to anything besides rap?
Shit, hell yeah. Man,
What you listen to?
Gospel, country, and all that shit. That's how I get a lot of my ideas for music.
Yeah.
I listen to everything.
You listen to rap the most, or is there
I
some...
listen to rap the most, yeah.
Oh, really?
Man, I done took a blues song before it made something out of that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all
hear that?
Y'all hear that later though.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
One of the things that you said towards the end of the front porch interview, man, it reminded me of something my boy Doughman said on one of his songs. Doughman said, "You're willing to die for your partners, but not willing to live for your sons." And you mentioned how your son is your reason to keep going and whatnot, and how there's people out here that would do anything but take care of theirs.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to put this positive out there as far as get your insight on what you said on that interview, man. Because when I heard you say that, I was like, it's so true, man. Because I know some people that will get and talk all this big game of how much they got, what they're doing, but neglect, what's really theirs.
Well, you got dudes out here, they'll pay for some ass before they buy their kids school shoes.
And that's just sad. You know what I'm saying? I
know a lot of dudes like that, man. I heard if my kids don't have nothing. You feel me? Like, man, that's our future. They're gonna be the little motherfucker gonna take care of you when you get old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why you can't take care of them now? Man, I know a lot of dudes that rather go pay for some ass than take care of their kids, bro. I can't stand that shit. Like, I swear to God, I done even cut niggas out before because I know they don't take care of their kids, man.
Yeah.
Nigga, I done bought other niggas' kids school shoes before because I felt that bad because this nigga could have done it and he wouldn't. But you rather go buy this bitch a Louis Vuitton bag and shit, and then the motherfucker that you buying it for don't even give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
But somebody that's gonna give a fuck about you for the rest of your life, you won't give them nothing? There's a lot of dudes like that, man. Like I said, man, you ain't for your kids. Like, how can a motherfucker I can't respect that, man.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like,
Yeah.
I hate seeing a man don't take care of his kids, bro.
Yeah, so when you said that, it just got me, man, because me at I was 32 at the time, 31 at the time, and my dad would always tell that to us, like, man, you gotta look out for your kid. When you have kids, look out for your kids, blah, blah, blah. And I was 31 at the time. My dad got in a wreck.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I told him, man, go get yourself a new car. Then he looked at my car, which is the one that I'm driving now.
Yeah.
But at the time, he was driving it. He was like, nah, you're my kid though. So what would I look like at 71 driving a brand new car, and you got this beat up car?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you said that, I felt like, so I was like, man, that's how my dad would always tell us, like, look out for your kids first before you look out for yourself. And I just wanted to get that message out there, man, because I feel like it needs to be heard and whatnot.
That same day of that interview, I had my oldest son with me. That's how you see him in the back of the interview. We went, I forgot where the fuck we went to before then, but I seen some Gucci slippers I wanted. So, of course he wanted something, but I felt like, damn, if I buy me some Gucci slippers, I want my son to have the best too, like I said.
Yeah.
And so I said, man, you know what, son, fuck it, get what you want. We on vacation, fuck it. You feel me? But like I said, man, I want my kids to have better than me. Like, that's what, I didn't get to have all this Jordans every week type shit when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm able to give it to my kids, I'm gonna give it to them. I ain't tripping, man. But one thing about it, your kids are a reflection and representation of you.
Yeah.
So shit, your kid is out looking good, and they gonna be like, well, his parents or his father is gotta be on point. That shit goes a long way, man. The average man don't see that, but I see it.
That's a legacy.
I get just as much props as being a father and just as much as being a rapper.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah. What else you got for us, Never Die?
Man, bro, I just wanted to give you motherfucking flowers while you here, for real. Like you was talking about earlier. Man, it's easy to check up on a person when they on top of the game and shit like that, but check up on your people when they fall, too. That's why I was checking up on you to make sure that you good, because I got a lot of respect for you. And I want to see you keep going, keep pushing. Don't drop this shit. Man, you pushing shit forward. You doing what the fuck you supposed to do. And much respect, bro, for real.
Yeah, you was. I'm telling you, I count on my hand how many people actually called me during them times. You was one of them.
Shit, it's real love, bro. Yeah, appreciate what you're doing and keep pushing, man.
Bringing back the H-Sign culture, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. This ain't shit. Just wait till, man.
About to hit him over the head.
Man, I'm about to break these boys off for real, man.
Yeah. Hey, well, once again, go ahead.
I thought we were finna freestyle.
Oh yeah, we finna jump into it.
Man.
But before we jump into the freestyle, we just want to say we appreciate your time. Appreciate you for stopping by, man.
Oh yeah, man.
The Dirty 30 episode. Don't
Dirty
talk about
30 episode. You know what I'm saying?
That was perfect. That was perfect.
And again, we appreciate your time, and it was dope to have you here, man. Legendary.
Hey, I'm glad I came, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't watched a lot of the episodes y'all did
already.
I watched a lot of them. Like I said, just because I may not have reacted, don't mean I wasn't paying attention.
Already.
And I just told him, I said, man, I had a feeling I was gonna end up on here somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like everything that happened organically and naturally. You know what I'm saying? So it makes shit like this more better than if it happened to where hey man, Never Die, man, you gonna put me on that show, bro?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I hit you up before, and then I started seeing you started to pop up more. I was like, damn, I'm never gonna get him now. Like I'm never gonna get him on the show now.
That's the thing, bro. I try. I mean, there ain't no trying to it. I tell anybody, bro. I ain't Hollywood, man. I'm Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about none of that extra shit. Just because I'm doing this don't mean I can't do that. Yeah. Like, that's one of the things I'm trying to keep. Like, I've seen a lot of dudes change. Just like that. you do make one little play. I mean, of course, certain situations could cause you to have to move different, but man, don't forget about the motherfucker that really was fucking with you.
Yeah.
Because you'll never find that when you get up. I'm dealing with that right now. The higher you get up, the more motherfuckers pussy and weak and stupid and fake, man. Yeah. Motherfuckers ain't down. Motherfuckers ain't real. And you gotta reach back to them people that was there with you when you didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
And some of them you can't fuck with like that because they see, oh shit, this nigga doing this now, shit, I can get whatever. But you would know, you know what I'm saying? You would know.
Yeah. I'm looking at the messages now. I hit you up on July 16, 2021. And you were gonna be not in Louisiana, you're gonna be in Austin. I gave you the date. You're like, I'm being in Austin, but after that, we'll be good.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. Hey, so it's thankfully we made it happen.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing, same difference. You know what I'm saying? Same show, just different name and whatnot. But we appreciate your time, bro.
Wait a minute. What was the name before?
The JVaz Show.
What is it now?
Texas Underground Radar. The JVaz Show was just me.
Yeah.
I was about to quit. I was about to call it quits. I was interviewing G-Love, and he was here. And I told him, I said, hey, bro. He was giving me props on it. Like, hey,
fucking G-Love. Fucking G-Love, man.
He was giving me props and whatnot. And I was like, man, to be honest, bro, I think I'm at the end of it. I want to do something different, but I can't find somebody to help me with it. He's like, what are you trying to do? So I shot him the idea. And shit, the next weekend we were shooting together and started the whole new podcast. Because I've been doing it. It's gonna be 5 years in January. But this we've only been doing for what, 5 months, 6 months? Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
that's dope.
We appreciate you, man. And once again, from Haynesville, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Member of the legendary label Swisha House. Man. Highway Yella. Hey, before we let you go, though, we're going to kick off this freestyle.
Hey.
Well, shout out to my boy Champ. My boy Champ ain't even active no more, but we got this beat back in like 2004, 2006 or something like that.
Man,
shout out to my boy Champ from ATX, Austin, Texas. Once again, I'm JVaz.
Never die.
Fucking Highway Yella from Swisha House in the motherfucking building.
Hey, wait. October 29th. We need the people to show up. We're going to be at the One Club doing our first live broadcast. We're going to have performances, all that shit. So y'all come fuck with us. Come be in the live audience going down, man, for real. And Anime's Baller dropping this week. So y'all peep that out.
Look at my boy on top of this shit. I forgot all about it. This damn drink got me forget all about it. But make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Pull up October 29th at the One Club, first live ever podcast. Join the audience. Join the conversation. We'll have special guests. Athena will be joining us. And
oh, damn, you didn't even tell me that.
breaking news even to my girls.
Hey.
Shouts out to Athena. And the official Cap Summit, November 16th as well, will be happening at the Houston Tailgate as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Once again, I'm JVaz. Never die. Highway Yella. And you're watching Texas Underground Radar. Let's go.
Comin Down Aint Dead.
Hey, you're about to tune in to an exclusive freestyle at the Texas Underground Radar by Highway Yella from the legendary Swisha House. Let's go.
The champ on the beat.
Yeah. Man, I done took 3 goddamn shots. More. I ain't tripping. I ain't never stopped. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. I don't give a damn about no damn hook. I'ma freestyle over that bitch. Being never die, love in this motherfucker. Hell yeah, my nigga, we getting rich. Sipping on drink, I will fucking daughter. I done kissed her ass at the goddamn altar. I done came down in this motherfucking bitch. Shout out to my partner named Walter. Man, I got the hat on my head. Breaking boys off and I'm still going fed. Like that bro Crusher, I never was scared. Some of these niggas be wearing their red. Damn, I had to swallow my saliva. Streets on and I'm watching MacGyver. Like Kanye West to the wire. I hit the Chicago in the Tahoe. Had to let the hoe know. I don't really give a damn cause I had a ball fade 2004. Let my hair grow. In the motherfucker loan. Get in the ass like a thong. I can be right, never wrong. I don't give a damn, me and damn never die. Finna do a whole EP 25 song. Man, hold up, I'm the motherfucking boss. Like Slim Thug, I'm in the north. Yeah, like Tiger Woods in this motherfucking bitch. I'ma swing and I'm playing damn golf. Yeah, look at my son and he watching my live. This is like the mystical signing and jive. It's the Highway Yella up in there, bitch. I be still for pimpin' like I'm do or die. Yeah, I can really rap. Nigga wanna talk down, bitch get slapped. Highway Yella on the motherfucking mouth. Being never die, we giving each other down. Yeah, with the Odessa and the fucking Vanessa. Got 25 lighters, I love on my dresser. I done came down over in the compressor. Some of y'all niggas, y'all know y'all be stressing. Y'all niggas, y'all ain't getting no money. Y'all pussy ass nigga, y'all broke. Yeah, I'm a fucking bitch from the motherfucking back and I'ma stick my dick down the throat. Yeah, some of y'all niggas talk about y'all pop popping pills, but you're popping that coke. I don't give a damn cause I'ma do a song with Wiz Khalifa too show. Yeah, Chad Butler, that's my uncle. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, rest in peace to Soulja Slim. I'm shooting in the gym. Yeah, I don't give a damn about eating on the damn Slim Jim. Yeah, like Tupac and Dwayne Martin, I'm above the goddamn rim. Yeah, freestyle guy, let a freestyle pro. Let a nigga know I ain't never been a hoe. I just turned 38. I was born in 1984. Hold up, man. I don't give a damn. Pop my trauma and I'm on Instagram. Some of y'all niggas talking about y'all eat steak, but y'all eating ham. Y'all pussy niggas, y'all niggas really broke. I don't really give a damn about y'all. Highway Yella, man, I'm really gon' ball. When I die, put my damn name on the wall. Had to swallow my spit again, cause I'm still be wrecking. Me and never die in the goddamn back of the Maybach, and we playing damn Tekken. Yeah, that be my partner, man, that be my dog. He was calling me when I was gonna fall. I told that nigga I was coming right back. I'm gonna put my name on the motherfucking wall. I'ma look good, hell yeah, I stand tall. Highway Yella, I'm a boss. I don't give a damn. Highway Yella in this bitch, hell yeah, I ain't never take a loss. Yeah, if I take a L, it is a W. I do not try to trouble you. I don't give a damn if you don't fuck with me, pussy nigga. I do not re-fuck with you. Shout out to G-Love. I don't know where the fuck she at. She done came down, I see her on the damn video with a motherfucking damn ball bat. Yeah, I can freestyle of anything that you play. Some of y'all niggas don't really give a damn. I don't give a damn who you want to say. Just know who the fuck I really am. Highway Yella, do it a cappella. I can freestyle, I can do it real better. I don't give a damn what he say about me. Y'all niggas ain't getting no motherfucking cheddar. I got me a yellow cup. It's a Yeti. Niggas ain't ready. I got screens on any damn Chevy. Oh, sipping on drink with a belly. Yeah, hold up, nigga. I really be going. I got a yellow bopper, a black bitch, a Mexican, and a Samoan, ho. Man.
Hold up.
Hey, hold up, man.
Highway Yella, Swisha House in the motherfucking building.